Hi folks, hey, it's Alex Bisset here at HB Communications. I thought I'd spend just a few moments to talk to you about the system that we sent out to Heatbath in Chicago. I wanted to familiarize you with the Express 220 system and how to connect it to your existing display, how to plug in the life-size camera, and how to plug in the life-size phone. I thought by showing you these devices in advance it would make it easiest for you to connect them out in Chicago. So if you take just a moment with me, you'll see here on this picture there are three major components that you get when you unwrapped all the systems from the packaging. You have your camera, your box, the what we call the codec or the compressor decompressor, and then you have the audio device, which in your case is the life-size phone with the full UC touch panel here. So those three devices are really what make up your life-size system, along with your remote that you'll see located here. So if we take a look specifically at the back panel of your unit, there are 5 connections that need to be made for you to be all set and ready to make a life-size call. You're going to need the power connection, which is over to the far left. That's the small black brick power adapter that came with the unit. Then to the right of that, just past that DVI connection, which I'll address in just a moment, is an HDMI connection, which goes off to your life-size camera, and it connects HDMI to HDMI. The life-size camera also has a small power adapter with it that's going to need to be connected and powered. Then just past these 2 fans, you'll see another HDMI connection. This is your display connector. So this is your primary display connector. Over to the left of that second fan there is a display 2 or an HD2 connection. That connection would be used if you were using a dual display or if you wanted to use 2 displays with your video conferencing system. Over to the far right of the display connection, you'll see a blue indicated or a light blue indicated LAN connector. That's where you plug in your internet connection. And then to the right of that is sort of an amber coated colored LAN connection. That's for the life-size phone with the UC touch panel that you see off in the distance here. So it's important that you use actually the orange tipped cable that we sent along with the life-size phone. It's actually located in the life-size phone box under where the life-size phone was shipped. So please look for that. It's a nice long cable that will allow you to move your life-size phone to and from the center of the table as needed to give you the best connections or the best audio experience possible. So let's take a quick look at some of the rest of the system. If you peek at the Express system a little bit, you're going to quickly find that that unit is very, very easy to set up, very easy to use. Pop over here and we can just look at the data sheet for just a moment. The system itself, once it's connected, powers on and you're able to use it with exactly the way it's set up. We set it up so that the phone would be the primary input and output device. So as I mentioned when looking at the back of your unit, important that you use that existing Cat5 connection here. The way your system is set up today, the life-size phone will capture the audio on the input and actually output audio through the life-size phone. If you wanted to change that and actually hear audio through your display, you can do that in the life-size settings. I can explain that further when we talk about your installation over the telephone. But it's really a choice whether you want to hear the audio from the life-size phone or whether you want to hear the audio from the display traveling over an HDMI connection. So that's really it. Those are the connections you need to make. I did mention that there was a DVI connection here as well over on the far left-hand side. That DVI connection can be used to input a data stream or an audio video stream or basically any high definition content into the system. So we shipped with the system a green tipped DVI to VGA cable that can be used to just plug in your average laptop. And if you want to use a DVI to DVI cable here or a DVI to HDMI cable, the input on the life-size system is a full high definition based input and can handle imagery as high as 1080p on that. So feel free to use whatever you'd like there, but certainly start with the green tipped DVI to VGA cable for your standard laptop. So that's really it. I'm glad to help you. I'm glad to help you get set up as you further get ready and power on your system. This was just a brief introduction to the Express 220 system for you to familiarize you with the backplane. Again, it's Alex Bisset. My cellular phone number is 781-879-7039, and I can be reached at alex.bisset, B-I-S-S-E-T, at hbcommunications.com. Thanks very much, and I look forward to getting you guys all set up. Have a nice day.